and relax. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Lee.
What?
Hey, Jen, do you want to let the Discord know?
Oh, that good. Living in
We're living.
the liberty.
We live.
Levity. See if she got it.
You had to actually see if she got it.
I didn't want to distract her by asking.
She's picking out the best gift for the situation. I need to do the thing today.
Oh, yeah. We can do that. Because I have to wait a minute. And get the dark.
It was dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
Dark.
Dark. It was dark.
That's 13.
Gotta find the correct brush.
Yes. If she uses the wrong brush, I turn
It's
into a pumpkin.
over.
It's turned into a pumpkin.
I don't know how to change it.
No, I get stuck
We
as a
have to
pumpkin.
like find a witch.
It's like a
last
year of pumpkin. And it's hard not to rot. The body wants to
We
rot.
have to put you in the freezer. And,
Oh, it's
like,
so
I
cold.
know you like that to an extent, but
I want him to start
it's a long time. Freezer burn you.
Yeah, and then people want to take the seeds.
Somebody dropped you at one point.
I ever tell you the story about what happened to me the first time I saw a pumpkin? Like a jack-o'-lantern? So, my mom and my uncle were carving pumpkins.
Yes. Where are you targeting?
There you go. And they reveal it to me. They're like, hey, Chris, look. And I remember this very vividly. I looked at it, and I went, and I walked over and I picked it up. And I walk over to the basement door, and I open the basement door, and I chuck the pumpkin down the stairs. And don't say anything.
You were just like,
no reaction.
absolutely not.
I have no idea what I was thinking.
Your poor little child soul was just like,
Nope,
no,
I don't
No.
want this.
I'm not going to scream and cry and run away. I'm going to make that thing go away.
Mhm.
Amazing. It's such a boss move.
Mm-hmm.
They expected you to cry.
They expected me not to do anything, honestly. They were like, oh, look, a pumpkin.
Oh.
You know, but...
It wasn't like a, look, your first pumpkin, it's terrifying.
Damn bitches.
Christopher,
What?
I need an extension cable.
For what?
My plug is too manly.
Are you assigning gender to my stuff?
No,
Everything
that's
I
not
own is
gender
female.
to my thing.
Well, you can't use my female plug if you're using a male plug. That's inappropriate.
So space.
All of his things are female. Since he's the patriarchy.
Yep. That's me. Patriarchy.
Last name, Archie.
Related to anarchy.
Yeah.
But
She's weird. I'm weird.
You're weird.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, pumpkin. I'm just remembering it.
That's the
I really
funniest
wish I
thing.
knew what I was thinking, but there wasn't really a thought attached to it,
It
just
was
so much
just like,
of a reaction.
make it go away. Here, look at it that way.
Let's see.
Too weird.
I think.
There's a little-
Mm-hmm.
These?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Splendiferous.
I'm gonna die one
One day.
day.
Why do we even talk?
We
What's
can
the
just like
points of words?
think at each other.
That's
That's
what I'm
like
saying.
yesterday when I was crying and she's like, "Who are you gonna talk to?" And I was
And
like,
then
"I'm gonna talk to my brother. That's who I need to speak to." And then you were like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh my god,
It's like, hi,
You
sister
psych-
mine.
psychic bitch." Yeah, you didn't mean me. You were just like, "Hello."
Sorry.
No, not sorry. It's alright. It's a good thing.
I apologize for my behavior if it was inappropriate or appropriate. I don't
Either
intend to be
way.
either. I'm not anything if not annoying.
It's an every.
Oh, Jen.
Itchy.
Look what Randy got us. It's the live recording link.
Oh, nice.
It's so cute.
I love it.
God, my skull is imploding.
Does it feel like sinuses?
No, it's like, okay, so I've got here,
Yeah.
I've got here, I've got like right in my ear, and then this side is doing its own thing. That's
'Cause of
like
Evan.
doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then like my ear, I think is it red now?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like I can feel the heat building there. And then I have a weird tick that's happening right here. What's going on?
What's
Pressure
new?
is a demon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What'd you say?
I said, what's new?
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a Jenn thing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You can put the headphones on if you want to listen.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jen. Randy's like, yep, good.
I'm gonna do that.
Welcome to the conversation, you two.
And also YouTube.
Just a smudge
Today
here
we're
to
talking
leave.
about otters. Nope, not fox.
Small otters.
Yep. Yep. Talking about that.
Sorry, that made no sense to like anybody else, but we know. Bear Barons.
Bear Barons.
The Bear Barons.
When do podcast starts?
Right? Yeah. What?
Oh, wait, we were late.
Yeah, I was late. I did a late.
Are we putting makeup on today?
We
I am
are.
not too lazy about it.
Morning.
Make Chris even pretty than he is. Is it like a Tennyson migraine? I had a 2-day migraine
Kinda,
and cried to my
maybe.
friend
Like a
yesterday
tension
too.
migraine. Could
I've
be.
got pictures.
There we go.
I've got pictures.
There, okay. I dropped my phone and muted and unmuted a ton of things.
Oops.
It's all good.
I just accidentally ripped off.
But yes. Hi, Doggo.
Yes. And high five?
And hi, Faye.
Show me.
Yeah, Faye, we're gonna do the makeup.
We have pictures of this in makeup.
Actually,
Jen is using the mirror currently. So when she is finished, I will start the makeup
I'm
application.
paused with it.
Oh, that's good. I have to get a paper towel though.
They're outside the door.
I'll be right back.
you're outside the door. I'm gonna find that picture for Faye.
Yeah.
Oh. I found it the other day. I was like, oh, look at that. It's like a year ago today you did this.
It's Faye, not Doggo. I am not that
The
cool.
one of
Ha
the
ha,
episode that
tears
never
of
made it.
joy.
Yeah. Why blurry out Discord? Excuse me,
It's Discord.
Get it together.
Oh, I have to see if our audio is good on YouTube actually,
Okay.
because yesterday it came out like really robotically sounding.
Weird. We had really unstable internet too.
Yeah.
Let
me-
Do you want me to join on YouTube on my phone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then tell me if it sounds bad or good, or left or
It
right.
sounds alright.
If it sounds like anything.
It's Faye, not dog. The doggo's in the distance. Let's figure out what to do about this. I might need tools.
Not bad. You might need tools.
I think I need the tools. Uh-oh.
It's quiet, but it sounds all right.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps getting quieter and quieter. It just does.
The ghost doesn't like hearing this.
Pretty much.
He's like, oh, these people are so annoying.
We need to create that. Her foot exploded.
Yeah, I did a thing.
What?
Did a thing, and
This
I
is
need
how I like to
tools.
interact because
It's
it
the
helps
picture
with
book.
YouTube numbers.
Oh.
All about those numbers.
Time for surgery.
Yes.
Hospital surgery.
Oh, jeez.
You have to do the extra whisper or else I won't do it.
The what?
The extra surgery whisper. I said surgery.
Surgery.
Thank you.
It's a repo, the genetic opera.
Okay, I was like,
We
you
really
have
need
a
to get you to watch that.
weird call and response about performing
Aha.
at-home surgery. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Faye, you're gonna love this.
Faye, this is just
It was
because
not-
it's you.
It was a little yellow. It was not totally his color, so we'll have
No,
to fix that eventually.
but I'm only letting
One
Faye see
day.
it. And dog.
Yeah, everybody
Only you
else,
two.
close your eyes.
Please.
Close your eyes.
Please close your eyes. Okay. It looked like it was a video. It was moving a second ago.
It was probably a motion thingy, depending on what camera I had at the time.
I think those motion thingies are called videos.
I think he's
You
right.
know what I mean!
Okay, so look at that was so pretty.
It's very pretty. Look how blue
That's
his
very
eyes are.
vibrant pink.
Yep.
That looks. Not,
Full
you-
episode
that-
about it, but we couldn't.
I just
work
woke
it out.
up 2 minutes ago. Let me get my words straight here for a second.
You look so
That
pretty.
looks really good.
Oh,
There
my
you go.
loves, I miss
That's
you
what I'm trying to
both
say.
so terribly.
There we go. I just found what I think.
Oh snap! It's summer.
Ooh, hey, babe, how you doing?
So pretty.
I miss you too. I hope things are going well. You started the year, or are you getting kids on Monday?
Hi, Summer.
What tools? Pep.
Depends on what you're going for.
I need
If
to.
you need something sharp, I have something sharp.
I'm gonna need something. I really need like a tweezer so I can separate and fold.
I have pointy ones and non-pointy ones.
Not.
Like on the pointed ones. So.
We're performing.
First week with kids was
surgery
this
on
past
my
week,
foot right
so
now.
I
Damn
am
it,
run off
Jen.
my feet, but I'm doing okay. I love you. I
hate
miss
my
you.
wife.
When do kids come back?
I hate my wife.
Hi, Faye.
My wife is a butt, and I hate her. I don't. I love her too much. Yay.
Oh, there we go.
Better?
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, right off the bat.
It's like, I just need something to pull without having to peel.
Yeah.
The peel is the bad part.
I
That's
somehow
gonna take a
muted
bunch
the
of
speech. I'm gonna relive the speech. Alright, now you guys have audio. We can hear when you type. We're watching when
You
typing.
sleep?
When you type.
She was saying that her first
I
class was Monday.
You're saying that your first class was Monday. Good. Thank you for recapping, Faye. We missed it. We had to reload it. Yep, I get classes on Monday as well. Oh, we just finished week of welcome. That was a good old chunk. Wow,
It was.
that was sharp.
Made my foot feel relief.
It's... Well then.
Well,
Sorry.
Gelm. Bela ba
Whale, whale, whale. Look who's
Habagada?
here.
Okay. I'm gonna put this right here.
Ah.
Somebody
Oh.
type something for me. Because I think I fixed it, but I'm not sure.
Don't on my shirts.
Surely.
I don't.
My 6th graders are fun little weirdos. They will do anything for a Squishmallow sticker.
Oh, I believe it. They are something.
Well,
Middle
that's
school is
Sophie's
fun.
age. I mean, she's 7th now, but
See, that's just crazy. That's what the
I know.
time passing and all that.
My nephews, they start school here on, I believe it's the 26th.
Oh, lucky,
Wow.
lucky ducks.
Yeah, but when did they get out?
It's true.
That I don't know. They're doing online classes this year, and so they're
Oh.
starting. I know they're starting slightly later than the actual school students are, but not by
Okay.
long, like only a day or two.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they kept getting into trouble last year, not because they're hooligans. Well, they are hooligans, but because the teachers just don't like them, and they just kept targeting them and getting them in trouble. So
That was me in middle school.
As a teacher, I
Well.
see it all the time, and it's gross.
and they say it never happens,
Randy.
but it does.
He's like, uh-huh. It's so frustrating, because I'm like, what? Why? Why would you target a child? What in your life is so out of control that you feel the need to exercise control over a child? As though they
Oh.
were an adult who wronged you personally.
The worst thing that they did, in my opinion, that I know about at least, the worst thing that the teachers did is my nephew, he's like the leader of his little group,
Yeah.
and one of his friends threw a rock and it broke a window, and my nephew wasn't even there,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
and he was the one that got suspended.
What?
Yep.
But the kid who threw the rock never got suspended.
That's
But
crazy.
just because he's the leader, he got suspended.
So they're making him have a gang.
I had
Pretty
suspension for
much.
leaning on a fence.
Really?
Yeah, but
Oh, how
get this, the
dare
fence
you.
was broken, but
Yeah.
it was broken like a yard away from me. It was like a chain link fence, and it wasn't connected to one of the posts, and I was leaning on a fence like way,
Oh
way
my
far.
god.
Then they're like, "You broke it, didn't you?" It's like, "No.
That is so awful.
Why
And they're like,
would I have broken
you, we saw you somewhat nearby. Must
got-
have been.
How dare you use a
I
fence
had
for
it
what
in
it's
high
meant
school
for?
with a
I had a
teacher
friend get
because I had
suspended because he was
IEP,
wearing suits.
and
Phew.
she didn't teach student with IEPS
Aw,
students.
Hey, all that
Oh.
storms you got yesterday,
yeah,
I think it made its way over to my place
That's
last
pretty
night.
gay. I'm sorry.
like in the evening.
No, like, it rained
And
a
a
little
friend
bit
gets
last
suspended
night,
for
and
wearing
I'm
suits
seeing
this
like
week.
pitch black clouds outside.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It's like weird here today.
She just wore
It's like
suit and
muggy.
tie every day, and
What?
they thought he was trying to start like a suit gang.
One of Jen's friends got suspension for wearing a suit and tie to school every day because
That's
he was going to
crazy.
start a gang of well-dressed gentlemen, apparently.
Oh no! Not the well-dressed people. We don't want them to be like prepared for life and dressing professionally. Terrible.
So wait, the teacher was discriminating against you because you had an IEP, and they didn't deal with people. Oh,
That happens a lot.
God.
Where the teachers will see them as like an inconvenience.
Yep.
And then they get mad at the child because they can't do like because they will thrash against it, get spanked by the IEP teacher and admin,
Mm-hmm.
and then they start targeting the
The
kid,
kid because
setting them up for failure, like over policing basically,
Yeah.
and all kinds of like and button
Yes,
pushing.
it was
Like,
horrible.
blatant button pushing where they will try, especially with our behavior kids, they will needle them into explosions and then be
Right.
like, oh my
I
god,
can't believe this happened.
see, I can't handle this. This is like every day with them, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, you did this. You did this.
Yeah.
Shut up. Sorry, I'm an IEP teacher and I'm very passionate about stop targeting my children, leave them alone, and they will be all good.
It's crazy.
It's terrible. Ugh, hold on.
Yeah.
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 No.
That's what EA means.
Exactly.
But why are we saying no?
Respect the no.
She told a class of 40 I had an IEP
No,
and
me
I
and
cried that day.
Casserole. What?
She told the class of 40 I had an IEP, and
Ooh, outing kids is gross.
That is a federal crime.
yeah, I thought so. I like, isn't that?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
I would be eating somebody for breakfast.
yeah, that would be somebody's license right there.
Shit.
People are awful.
I'm sorry, Faye.
Yeah, we see it a lot. It's just,
Yeah, that's
But
shitty.
this was
Frustrating.
11 years ago.
yeah. Yeah, still illegal, but not
Yeah.
policed. It's just irritating. I would have cried too. I would have cried even if I was your teacher. I would have just been so angry.
Frustrated
I would have
cried,
cried. Yeah. I would have just like angry, upset, cried. What should we do with my face today, friends?
Color?
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 What color?
Not yellow.
Blue.
That.
Purple.
That's I saw the yellow. It's like not that.
Blue, purple.
Yellow is the worst color to ever be colored.
Yellow's
got a
looking good
point.
at me.
I don't like
No,
yellow. and I
brown
don't like
exists.
yours. What'd you say?
I said no, brown exists.
Yeah, but that's just turned down yellow.
Yeah, brown is
So
actually
it's
just
a
orange.
worse yellow.
It's worse
Blue.
yet. Yeah.
That's because you, my love, have the complexion of a snowy mountain.
Yeah, of a snowy mountain. Nice.
That's a nice way of putting it.
You're
That was- that
beautiful.
was
I
very
love
nice.
you. And that's why it looks good.
When I raise my shirt, the beacons of Gondor are lit.
I must away to put our bookshelf together at the new place. I love you both very much and hope you have lovely weeks.
Love
You
you
as
so
well,
much.
babe.
Yeah.
Take care. Uh. So wait, we were in the middle of color. What color? Not yellow. That's as far as we got.
I eliminated a color, and we also discussed brown. So if you're gonna try and match your complexion, we're gonna have
I
some
like
problems.
yellow, but it makes me look like a highlighter.
That's a good thing. I don't understand how color, like, okay, I
You
know
understand
it, I
color
understand it, but being a brown child, I never know how color is going to look on my skin.
Right. Well, it's, you're not atypical.
Not atypical.
You're B-typical, but
Be typical.
I mean, someone's got to be typical.
We're gonna use this one.
Yeah, just go for it. Just don't use yellow. I swear to God.
I will not use yellow.
Thank
I don't
you.
like yellow.
I don't like that yellow.
wearing yellow. I know this yellow is like, I can't ever find a good palette with not weirdly oversaturated color.
The conspiracy palette has a yellow, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not going for yellow, so don't trouble
Because
yourself.
it's the one that I use when I do the sunset.
Oh yeah. Sunset eyes. That's a way to use it.
And I use mostly the yellow because it pops.
Yeah.
That's the yellow that you used before was the conspiracy palette one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just don't like how a lot of color looks on my skin.
hmm
It just kind of looks out of place,
Well, I was gonna
in my
say
opinion.
it because you're changing the tone.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look right, but it is
Right, it doesn't look like what it looks like.
You're right.
And I'm like, I don't know what color this actually is.
Color dissonance.
Yes. I have color dysmorphia.
I use white a lot on the inner eye.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good though. I think.
Yes.
I like white on the inner.
It's pretty. Oh. I can't tell what that looks like.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do? What do? I'm also wearing.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Maybe
It brightens it up, I think.
True.
There's also this, which is a little
Falling apart.
busted. Yeah.
It looks like you tried to snort it. You're like, I really need some color.
It's kind of scary in here. And there's also that
Yeah.
crease, at least. This right.
Do that.
Well, juice? I'll just throw it.
So what are we talking about today, guys?
Yeah, what should we talk about in our episode?
I don't know if anyone saw the episode today.
Faye, what did you think about last week's episode?
If you watched it, because again, it went up late.
No, not this one. Last week.
Last
the one that
week.
came out last week.
Last week, no.
No, it was super related to the topic suggestion you gave us.
Yeah, that's right. They're all the same episode to me.
I
I
like
know.
doing my interactions on YouTube because it helps with those numbers for the whole year of growth.
Yes.
It really does.
Agreed, and we appreciate it. What color is that?
So I haven't got through it all the way yet.
No, that's all good. Oh, yeah, that's I appreciate it. Thank you. Right there.
What was relevant this week?
This week was just crazy.
It was.
I
We
got
didn't even really
fired.
talk this week.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That did happen.
How do I know that about me?
Yeah, you
Now I'm thinking like a podcaster.
Yeah.
I like the first part. I had a phone call about a trip my buddy's making next week.
So, what's it?
Cute. Ooh, there's no Twitch. Mhm. Weird.
Sorry.
My body is not happy.
I need to fix the description.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong with it. It's just the wrong episode.
Oh.
Jen was tired, and I didn't condone it.
I went based off the notes on the paper.
Yeah, but the paper you looked at was the one we didn't use.
Oh, the one we ripped out.
Yeah, the ripped out page
Oops.
was not the page we went with. I set you up for failure, basically. I'm sorry. He's frowning now.
Aw. Not your fault, Jen.
It's not your fault. We wrote 3 pages for that episode.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
How could I do this to you?
She's. How can I make this about me?
I'm already making it about me.
Exactly. There you go. Perfect.
Topic idea, like a POTS episode with the summer.
Like. Oh, like how Potts is worse in the summer. It so much is. Terrible.
Especially
did
this
that, didn't you?
What'd you say, Ray?
But I think you guys did that last summer, didn't you?
I think we did. Because we really struggled last year. I don't remember though.
Last year was hotter. This year was more humid.
Yeah.
This was more pressure, yeah. Pressure changing.
Mm-hmm. This
What
summer
year?
feels like the winter.
POTS around.
Hots around.
Mm-hmm.
All around.
All right. Exactly. It's everywhere. Well, we could talk more about like thoughts in general. Have we done like a
Early
thoughts
days.
episode?
Early days.
We could do a POTS episode.
Good.
This week was a lot of like, dang, last week was really relevant.
Yes, season 2.
See, Faye knows.
Okay, good. Yeah, we could do
Faye, you're like our archivist.
It's wonderful. My life is a very strange timeline that I just cannot seem to put in.
No, me either. Trying to think of what was relevant this week, like emotions that I had this week, but
I had a lot of
most of it was not staying conscious because of that immunization.
Yeah.
So, that's Jen. Every time I'd be out for like 5 minutes.
I love the podcast. I pick the random episode and clean.
Nice.
I love it, Faye. Helps us keep track too.
Mm-hmm.
Now this week was a lot of like,
Emotions and POTS.
yeah. But that actually triggers something. It's a lot of the struggling with not being able to keep up, and the emotions that come with like your body's refusal to do what you want it to do. Does that make sense?
No, that's exactly right. My brain went to the same spot.
Okay. Hold on to it or write it because I can't.
She can't write. She's wrong.
I'm illiterate.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything.
What?
What does that even mean?
That doesn't mean anything.
You wouldn't know it if it bit you in the face. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Who is it? What?
Struggling to keep up with your ghost.
Yeah. Yeah. Ghost was really fun. Also, this week was a lot of like thinking about how I can make accommodations without feeling guilty about like income wise.
Yeah.
And I don't think Randy, you and I haven't had like full conversation about it. Like you didn't weigh in yesterday is what I mean.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm picking night school back up, and that's like an extra $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
That's like 25% of your check.
So I could
You could work 75% of the time, and we'd come out net neutral.
I forgot you're doing that with Jaime, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you have Jaime. I think that's gonna help it not feel so draining.
Yeah.
What's the schedule like?
It's 4:45 to 6:45 on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Okay. That's not horrible at all.
Yeah.
And it's just like helping after school, basically?
It's
They teach a class.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy class.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I want to sit in on it. Douglas Adams all day long.
Yes.
I might be going to night school, guys.
It's like I'm going back. Hold my hat.
Hello, fellow youths.
Sorry, I am illiterate all days. With your first work back, how is the fatigue and stuff?
Yeah. Not good. So I had a full-blown mental breakdown yesterday. Like, to the point where, like, you know those, like, heaving sobs and the hyperventilating heaving sobs that you literally can't stop?
Yeah.
It was that. And it was bad.
Those are the worst.
Yeah.
And she was at work.
And I was at work.
Mm.
And then my coworker had to, like, come find me and try to talk to me. And I was like, I don't know.
As far as I understand it, your coworker showed up and was awesome.
She was really,
And
really
helped you feel
wonderful.
better.
Yes. Well, she's just like, I don't know. She's just so genuine that she doesn't feel threatening in any way.
Right.
So even though I'm trying to like stop crying, I don't feel ashamed for crying in front of her.
Right.
And I don't feel ashamed for like answering questions. She's very good at being like, so where do you feel it in your body?
Right.
Like,
Right.
what are your support systems look like? Like, what do you need from me? And not in a like delegate how to look after you kind of way,
No, yeah.
but in a like,
helpful.
can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my words aren't enough. Can I give you a hug? Like, she rocked it.
Yeah, but then your boss walks in and ruins that.
Yep. And I was just
Shit
like,
all over it.
oh my god, get the heck out of my room. I am clearly. She walks in and I'm heaving sobs and she just goes, you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. Do I look okay? But then my coworker was talking to me. She was like, maybe look at doing accommodations. And I think it's probably time.
It's
If I want any quality of life while I'm working, I need to.
I was gonna say it's also gonna protect you from being hassled
Yes.
about stuff that you need. So.
Right. Exactly. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. But I'll talk to HR on Monday, and then if not, I'll go to like, because I still have access to Colorado Educators union, right?
I don't know. I think that your school has to unionize.
Oh, really? Even if I
'Cause
was
you're-
part of the union before?
Well, you do.
Do I get annexed from the union if I move out of district?
I
Well,
hope everything
you're not
works
part of
out
the district
smoothly.
union for sure, but
Yeah.
the state union, I think, because you're a charter school, your school has to unionize.
Oh, okay.
So that's the next time. I'm just gonna start moving.
Right? We talked about it last year. We were like, this is crazy.
I think there's a charter school union.
I'll have to
Really?
look into that. Because otherwise, I'll just go to CSI, and CSI will come down on them because they have to. Because that's really what it is like CSI is the power that overlooks the charter schools. And I think they would protect like workers' rights to an extent. So maybe I need to talk to them and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because even if it could be like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to go about doing it. And that's why it's felt so intimidating.
Yeah.
It's 'cause I'm like, I don't even
Nothing to it but to do it.
Right.
Like you gotta take it a step at a time. If HR
Yeah.
doesn't work, then you escalate.
Right.
Because you're
Florida
asking
was
for
the only time I heard about union.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot about that too.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? I need an eyelid
Oh,
color.
Faye, I was telling Jen that you know the ancient secrets of GATT. She was very excited.
Has she seen Bone Rockwood?
That's a good point. Have you seen a movie called Bunraku? It's like a stylized western slash. It's kind of like, what's that? Like it's like a western meets samurai.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
And it
With
has
Josh
gags.
Hartnett. And it has GATT, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's the samurai, right?
Yeah.
But I also heard that teachers need the union for protection because yes, school is hard on students, but it also hard on teacher.
Yes. Well, and
What
that's
was
the other
movie?
part. Is like they keep talking about like equality between working with the ladies and then working on the high school side, and then like
Bunraku.
leaving 10 minutes early is not okay, and blah 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 blah. But then I'm like, you're losing equity in
I
the
never
name of
heard of it.
equality, and it's annoying. Also, I love how we sound like a little girl.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, so that'll be a move that I make next week.
You should check it out when you have a chance.
It's so funny, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I will look it up later.
Gax is one of the main leads. It's really good.
Oh.
I think you'd like it too, actually.
Yeah.
Super stylish.
Where's it at?
I think Prime.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna look up where to watch.
That's what I do when I'm looking for something.
Oh, Google Play apparently.
Oh, okay.
I also have a copy of it. Put on the drive.
Nice.
Because it's good.
That would be good. Give me something to watch while I'm like doing stuff. Because I can't get into any of our accounts because I don't remember the passwords.
I had that problem when my phone died. Trying to get into like our TikTok and I got
Yeah. So annoying. What did we do to ourselves? Ugh. Oh my god. Face.
I'm sorry.
She's just being angry.
You ever think to maybe try facing the music?
Gotta make my own.
My
Would you-
phone remembers
Better
the
music.
passwords.
Yeah, same.
Right, but when you like have a different device,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, I'm totally locked
I
out
even
of
did like
everything.
a transfer. I did the
Oopsies.
smart transfer because I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to log in again, and it didn't.
I know
Not for
some
everything.
things. Some things do. Some things are like, no. That's funny. You think you need access to things and stuff.
But yeah, Jen. Basically, what was happening is that we were talking. It was like 2-3 weeks ago, and they just started listing off people and bands. And I was like, oh my god.
Yep.
It was great.
Soul friends.
His face awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to come up with my favorite Team Revolution song.
Team Revolution.
Yeah, band.
I am a strange human is all.
I mean,
That's
sort
why
of.
we're friends.
Exactly. If you weren't strange, it wouldn't work.
It's true. All them normies with their weird
I was about to-
neurotypicalities.
Try and find one normie in our podcast.
Exactly.
Even in the Discord. Can't be done.
Yep. Doggo, how you doing today?
Is it a better day, hopefully?
Hopefully.
Yesterday was
Well,
Flags is my favorite song from Trademark Revolution.
it doesn't seem any different than yesterday.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So you're like,
being
I'm
that
gonna sleep it off, and then
You're still
No.
in it, yeah.
that's frustrating.
When you're waiting for something different to happen.
Right.
Being in limbo.
Limbo, exactly. Limbo is our least favorite place to be.
Hate it. Because at least if you're in hell, you know you're in. It's true. Like if it's
Limbo
bad,
is just the land of wait, and then you're like, but why?
Yeah.
How much longer do I have to wait?
maybe that's what we talk
Life in limbo,
about. Yeah. I had a lot of that this week.
like facing the unknowns.
Yeah.
Waiting for data.
different-
Waiting for different is a big one. Yeah. I like that. That's actually a really good idea.
Because that's what I'm
Yeah.
waiting for. Different. And waiting for data. I hate that. Like I can't make decisions until I get all the information.
Exactly. And then you're like, am
Limbo
I
episode.
indecisive?
Waiting for change.
Yes.
Waiting for change, yeah.
I love that. Random game for that. That feels right. Funny how we plan these things. And by plan, I mean don't. What'd you say? That's what I said. I mean don't.
It works out though.
We just find something and it feels right, and then we're like, heck yeah, let's
It's like-
do that.
We have to stare into the void, and when the void stares back, we come up with an idea.
Yes, it has to send us on our way with its mission.
Mm-hmm.
Or we become crazy and then we become the master.
That's exactly right. I'm glad that we're on this page. That means we
go on the
both saw
wing.
the same thing.
Yes, in our brains.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Stare into the void, got it.
Yep. We do. We go on the wing.
So our little neurodivergent brains find it challenging.
So, Dago, are you waiting for a chance to fix the fan on the radiator? Is that like the next step?
Well, we don't even know exactly what's wrong with it. But so right
Are you
now
in my
we're
brain
doing
moment?
the car's just sat there with the fuse unplugged because that's what we have to do to make the fan stop running
Yeah.
and just kill our battery. And yesterday, my mom took the car up to this place called O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
anyone else. And I know you guys have heard of them.
AutoZone.
Don't know if
Auto
anyone
parts,
else
just
listening
kidding.
has ever
Yeah.
heard of them. But yeah, it's an auto parts store that'll like even help you diagnose and fix small problems like fuses and or sensors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe change a tire. But they couldn't figure it out, so they sent my mom to an actual mechanic. But turns out they sent her to one of the better ones in town, but he just so happens to be the only mechanic in his garage. So we're pushed back until Wednesday.
Oh man.
So right now the car is just sitting out in the front yard, and my aunt, the one who's been going through cancer, is letting us borrow her car until the time being.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, you really are in just the limbo wait mode.
Mm-hmm.
That's so frustrating.
I wouldn't necessarily be as worked up about my car breaking down if it wasn't for the fact that it's one thing after another at this
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to leave.
Yeah.
And every time I accomplish something, something else comes up, and that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember so many times feeling that way. Like when we tried to move out on our own, everything was like one thing after the other. We were like, now the car is dead. Now we have no power. Now we have to pay for this thing. Now we have whatever this is.
Yeah.
And it was just one thing and another thing and another thing. And usually it was just like a drain of money. And so every time we thought we were close to saving for what we wanted, something would happen and we'd have to spend it all.
Yeah.
And that was so frustrating. You're like, oh, we're never going to get there.
Especially when it's something you want, like when you need to do it, like when we worked in the hotel in Fort Collins, like we had a hell of a time leaving.
Yeah.
We had to fight for a transfer, and even then we had to fight for a place to live, like on
Oh.
site.
Really?
Yeah, because we had like the manager's apartment at the hotel.
Yeah.
But it sucked, and it was full of carbon monoxide.
That happened to me. It all stacked
Great.
again. Me went into a
That's
manic
helpful.
crashed cried.
Yeah, we found out afterwards, after we moved out, that it was
Oh my God.
like because it sat above the boiler room.
Jesus.
And,
That's so safe.
and we had Sophie, like baby Sophie at the time.
That's
It was-
terrible.
yeah. And so we got the transfer, but we had to fight to get a room
Mhm.
because there was no manager's apartment in this place. Like it was being renovated,
Yeah.
but it was just empty. So we had to get a room, like to stay in a 2-bed
Yeah.
for like a month. We transferred out of there into. We fought for a really nice place. We got into one of the suites at the Timbers,
Oh, nice.
and we got a 2-bedroom suite.
I've heard of that place. I think my uncle used to live in that place.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's like by a
Yeah.
can't remember what street it's called. It'll come to me. Hold on.
Is that a kitchen?
Oh yeah, his name is Mister.
Oh my
Aw.
god. He sounds like a
He
little
likes to-
person. He's just like, meh, meh.
What, Mister? Oh yeah. Is that right?
So cute.
Yeah, he's a talker.
Yeah. It's like off of it's near Colfax. It's near the
That's the
Pure.
word, Colfax. But I didn't think that was right. I was like, because that's in the Springs.
No.
every
The main Colfax is over here.
But then I was like, no, Colfax, no.
oh, yeah, we have plenty of-
I'm not good with street names. I just know where I'm
yeah.
Yeah.
at. But if you ask me to go somewhere, I wouldn't be able to. Go to this street. Okay, where's that?
Well, I have to drive it. Like, I have to learn the route and everything around it
Mhm.
just naturally before I know anything. So if I attempt to, I will get lost.
Well, when I lived in Denver,
Yeah.
I lived over in the Highlands Ranch area,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I worked in the Roadhouse in Sheridan.
Yeah.
It's not that long of a drive, only about an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually not that bad for Denver traffic.
Yeah.
But of course I had to use a GPS when I first moved there because I didn't know my way around.
Mhm.
But once I got the route down to to going to work, like I could memorize it and everything, I still put on the GPS. No matter where I went around Denver, I still used
I
my
am a
GPS
cow
even if
lost
I
in
knew
a
where I was
storm.
going.
Directions aren't my friend.
Faye.
Faye said, "I'm a cow lost in the storm. Directions aren't my friend."
Mhm.
But yeah, I was thinking about that. I kind of missed that job.
Yeah.
I was the shuttle driver,
Oh, nice.
and I had to get the like airport licensing time.
Uh-huh.
I loved that. Driving people is fun, and you get to meet tons of people,
Right.
and they're usually really nice, and they tip really well.
That's super nice. I love those jobs where it's like just bring table tips.
Mhm.
Good
And-
stuff.
And I got to placate people, because like we get people that are really angry, because if they're at Microsoft, then that means that their flight's
Driving
delayed,
Miss
Oh,
Dassy.
yeah.
or that they got stuck
Driving Miss
overnight.
Daisy.
I liked it. It was fun. I would do that again. I would drive people.
People make good money doing it. That's for sure. There's a lot of like stuff you wouldn't think brings it in, but dang,
Yeah.
there's some people that make really good money doing the weirdest things.
Well, and if I could get back on the airport list,
Yeah.
so I could do like approved pickup and drop off. Just do that route, drive people
Yeah.
from and to the airport.
Then you get to drive. 'Cause I like to drive.
I will go.
I mean, it's terrifying now. People are crazy.
Yeah.
As a long-term career for me, I've been leaning towards being a trucker because of that reason too. The love
Yeah.
of driving.
He was saying that long term, being a trucker might be the play. Wait, I respect that.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a trucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Ben's dad.
Mhm.
He was crazy. He would show up. He would drive his semi up this dirt road through like gravel and
Oh, God.
dust and through
That
arroyos,
sounds
and
Terrifying.
he would just show up randomly in this giant truck and be like, "Here's a
What's
satellite. I got you Dish Network for a year."
Oh,
Like, oh, okay, cool,
That's
thanks.
Ass on that road, I bet.
Oh my god, dude. I'm surprised he made it. 'Cause they
I
can
wouldn't
get-
doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that if you were just chilling, you seen him turn down the road, theme music starts playing.
Mhm.
semis though are real heavy.
Iowa
they
has
are.
a driving school for semi.
You ever seen the movie Holes when that girl gets, or like when they start running from Kate Barlow or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Music like that.
Yes.
That's the that's gonna play when he's hauling down that dirt
Yep. Love that movie.
Which movie?
Holes.
Yes. Holes is a good one.
Adam Zeroni, this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
Thank
end up
you
with
for
Trent.
all of you.
Not trampoline death. The little springs pop right out.
They get terrible. Can't use them anymore.
Can't use them.
The
Cracks
things
me
that I
up.
say.
It cracks me up knowing that we cut out the part where you're like, even after you took all that time to tame them.
Yeah. Okay. We have time constraints, okay?
It's funny to know what's beyond it
Yeah.
and where it stops.
See, I really like the idea of trucking too. Something about sleeping in the cab too, like setting up like
get a
an
trucking
Xbox.
cat.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
End of the day, play some Zelda or something with your dog.
Exactly.
Trucking somewhere.
They make some pretty good meals up in them trucks too. There's this one trucker I seen on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He has a straight up slow cooker in back there, and he'd be making pot roast and just potato and
Could you
all
imagine
kinds of good
smelling
stuff.
that as you're driving?
Huh.
Like a slow
Wouldn't it
roast?
know where you
Oh
got
my
roast?
I'd be pulling
Get
over
a
all the time.
crock pot.
Oh, look, a way station. Guess I need to pull over.
Crock pot time.
Did you hear that? I better pull over.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure everything's okay.
You know what? There's a slight breeze. I gotta pull over for some safety.
Yeah. Gotta do a safety check.
Delicious safety.
Delicious, delicious safety.
That's kind of what Nick does now. He doesn't drive, but he's what's it called? Operator. No. Dispatch. He works dispatch for his uncle, and he manages truck routes and making
That's
sure that
cool.
everything gets delivered on time, and he does all the managing. Basically.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I wondered what he did.
Yeah. He does that at night. So like he's on early in the morning.
Yeah.
So I can talk to him at like 5 a.m. Or on Fridays he has off, which is why he came over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have designs. We have some new logo designs.
They're really cool too.
They're metal.
I would cramp up a
Middle
lot of I
AF.
drive. I would like to dispatch myself.
Right. I would cramp up a lot if I drive. I would like to dispatch myself.
Yep.
Relatable. How's it going?
It's going.
You feel pretty? You don't have to look at me in that tone of voice.
It was a very neutral look.
A lot of subtext though.
Exactly.
A lot of flavor text I didn't feel like reading. It's like, oh god, here we go again. Yep. Oh, Dog, are you still playing that railroad game?
She is pretty.
Yeah.
I've honestly considered picking it up.
It's not the kind of game that, okay, if you do pick it up, don't expect to be really like playing it actively.
Right.
Like especially if you do freighting, the freight trains. You start, you maybe have to stop at a stoplight depending on the scenario. Other than that, you just go, and depending on if hills and stuff, you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
And it's just stop and go, stop and go. It's not a game for everybody.
I'm into that stuff though. Like I loved the truck simulator.
Okay, then you would like Train Sim then.
Yeah.
If you like the truck simulator.
I used to love trains as a kid, so like I'm eyeballing it.
You know, I've always liked trains, but I wasn't like into them until I got this train game.
Yeah. It's like you said, you're learning so much.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with Farming Equipment. Like when I started playing Farming Simulator,
Mm.
I had zero interest in farming, and now every time I go down the road, I like break my neck looking at the tractors.
Ooh, what's he rocking?
That's a 7042.
Nice. That's what they need, Jen. They need to come up with a mining simulator where you just drive loads of dirt back and forth. They call it Parker Schnabel's mining sim,
That would actually be pretty cool.
right?
Parker Schnabels.
Yeah, he's a young miner. Mine
That's
boss.
really funny.
I watch a lot of
You know, they do have a Gold Rush game.
They do.
Yes. They never updated though,
Oh.
because Discovery decided to say that, you know what, we want to keep the money instead.
Yeah.
So they took away the rights for the people who created the game, and then so they don't update it or anything like that anymore. And then
They got
they're actually
idle
losing their
miner.
fan base. But it's still a pretty good time killer.
Okay. Yeah,
There's a couple of glitches.
I like games where you can just like actually relax.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to play high stakes stuff, but every once in a while I just need to like unwind.
Yeah, I don't need my heart pumping.
That's my-
I don't need to be a sweat every single time I pick up the controller.
Exactly.
I love simulator games. I even picked up this game called Gas Station Simulator.
Is it just like being a gas station attendant? Like,
Pretty much,
oh,
you
wow.
buy a gas station out in the middle of nowhere, but they made it like cartoony and funny as well.
Okay, yeah,
If you push a certain button, a dance party of aliens would come.
yeah. So realistic. Hey, aliens are real now.
Her dance
But what you
party
can do is
now.
while
They weren't real
your
before.
customers are waiting
They
for
are
you. Oh yeah, well, the government said so.
Yeah, exactly. That's real. And people
But
take
yeah,
this
while the customers are waiting for you to check them out at the register or whatever, you
Yeah.
can go to their car and break into their car and steal their stuff.
Oh wow.
Some people are very excited that they're real, but other people are like,
Most people are like,
"That's
cool.
cool. I guess
Like we know,
I gotta work."
lower the
later."
taxes.
Exactly. Add it to the list of things.
You're like, "Oh,
Aliens
good,
are real.
good."
We know.
Here's
Put
the
it out.
bingo.
When are you gonna make an age limit on Congress?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why can't they age out? That's stupid.
What?
Congress.
I know. I'm telling you, I think that like, just turn the whole thing over, dump everybody out, and we'll start again.
This Roman Empire, this thing, man.
Like we're
Yeah.
hitting a restart button on our government. Thanks.
Where's Julius Caesar when you need him?
Call the coup.
The centennial coup
Centennial coup.
that has to happen every 100 years to make sure everything's still legit.
We'll rest for a couple 100 years before we have to do it again. Yep. But it's okay.
If you say so. If you say so.
Jen, he's being mean to me.
Ah. That's why I married her.
Yep. She's pretty cool, I guess. Fine.
Yeah, but I could have gotten Randy.
You know.
You win some, you lose some.
Yep. I feel like I blended really nice today.
Looks really good.
Also.
Mm-hmm. That's an ad I haven't heard in forever.
Huh.
I don't know if you ever heard it. It was like a 90s thing.
What was it?
I feel like chicken tonight.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Jen?
Yep.
Thank you. Validate my oldness.
The only meme I can think of is, for me, the chicken sandwich is the best fast food chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it had a jingle. It's like, I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight.
That's cute.
Back when jingles were the thing. Everything had a
They
jingle.
had pretty great jingles. Our generation.
One jingle that always pops into my head from when I was growing up. It's a pillow. It's a pet. It's a pillow.
Yeah. There's, you remember sock and boppers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and an excuse to punch his sister in the face as hard as he possibly
I
can
had a
and get away
version
with
of
it.
it that I used to sing that was like, punch the shit out of your friends, knock them down, it's okay. Like, I had a whole thing about just beating the shit out of people with sock and boppers.
Amazing.
Sock and
Slap on,
boppers.
slap off.
Yeah. Or Chia. But the
Yeah.
Chia song always turns into Sanford and Sons. Chia.
Yep.
Chia, chia, pet, chia. See?
Yes, it does. Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, they don't do jingles anymore, do they?
Not really.
What?
Jingles just aren't around. I mean, like,
No.
I still hear the
Everybody's
O'Reilly
like
one.
sophisticated. Or now it's
American
hilarious.
Furniture Warehouse.
Oh, yeah. American Furniture Warehouse is still around.
Remember when he had those two white tigers?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That
I
was
was like,
pretty cool.
I wonder what happened to him and his tigers.
McDonald's.
Tiger
He's barely
King or
kicking, but he's kicking.
like the furniture row.
The furniture guy.
Yeah. Still don't know
Oh,
why
Frank
he had
Azar.
tigers.
Yeah.
Anybody
He's been
know
around
why
for a
he had
minute.
tigers? Like
Well,
furniture,
I don't know
tigers,
why.
It was cool.
yeah, I don't know.
leopard
Yeah, it was just
cub.
cool. I did Mike Tyson get a tiger. It was cool.
See? Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
I did Mike Tyson get a tiger. Because it's cool.
We needed someone who could beat him up.
That's
That just
impossible.
reminds me of Baki the Grappler.
That one goes over there.
It's an anime, a fighting anime, where like everything's super intense and crazy. Like they bring this guy back from the caveman era, and like
Oh,
he's
no.
the strongest human because he used to fight dinosaurs. He only ate dinosaurs that he could kill, and then he fights these people. I was telling you about it. I was telling Rin about it. Because there's a
What is
part
that?
where he beats the shit out of one of the fighters, but he wants to be friends, so he starts doing like play taps. He's like, "Look, it's not. I can't
Not
hurt
that
you."
bad.
And then the other guy gets really pissed off and beats the shit out of him.
Oh no. That's
It's a crazy show.
You said it's an anime?
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called, but that reminded me of this one movie. It had Brandon Fraser in it. He was a caveman, like, and he came back in time.
We are
or he
back.
came
An
back
old
for
dinosaur
into the
movie.
future somehow, and these
Yeah.
kids are showing him around. You know what movie I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I can't
what's
remember
it
what it's called,
called?
though.
I absolutely know that movie.
Oh, Georgia the Jungle.
it was what?
That's a whole different story.
I wasn't listening. What?
It's the Brendan Fraser caveman movie.
Caveman?
No,
George
yeah.
of the Jungle?
No, it's the caveman one.
What?
Yeah. It's not Georgia.
No, I'm gonna look.
Yeah. And then they like take him to school and like it has Pauly Shore.
Oh, okay. I do know what you're talking about.
Encino Man.
Encino Man.
Yeah, Encino Man. Yep,
Okay.
that's the.
Yep. I was like,
No,
not
that's a
thing.
good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a thing. Okay, should I go nude lip today or a bright lip?
Right.
Right? Or dark?
Bright.
Bright dark or is bright nude?
Bright dark. Bright color.
Color. Okay. Can do color.
Can do.
Gonna color all over my face. It is fun.
You colored all
for
over my face
everyone.
that one time. It was kind of yellowy.
It's just the wrong shade, but it was very.
It's pretty sad. Very sad. So sad. Oh. I'm glad our internet's working today, God.
I know.
I'm still frustrated about that.
God. Dumb.
And like the storm wasn't even over us when that was happening.
No, it was not raining here. It was literally they were either messing with the power because somebody hit something,
Mm-hmm.
or because there was a light out on our way to your house.
Mm-hmm.
or they were like trying to fix it or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, the storm wasn't even there. I thought it was gonna be like pouring,
Right. When we went outside, I was like, oh, a storm?
and it wasn't. It was very strange.
And it wasn't like a huge power out either. We
No.
get these flickers, and it
It
was
was
just enough
literally
to
just
kill
a
the
flicker.
internet.
I feel like I just sprayed you.
No.
Okay.
Not that I would mind. Sometimes I want to look dewy.
Spray it on your chin.
Do it. Now I feel pretty.
He's so dewy.
That's so dewy.
Huey, Dewey, and Huey.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dry it.
Judgment.
Boo.
Not any different judgment. Same judgment.
Same.
Typical judgment. So
Good. So typical of the thing.
you put your headphones back on.
Oh, I could.
You is
True.
pretty. You
Aw.
is smart.
I
Aw,
can hear. You're so
You
smart.
is
No,
brave.
everybody just mouth words and don't even say anything.
It's just like,
You
Oh
is
my
love.
gosh. Aw. We love you, Faye.
Bears, beats, Battlestar Galactica.
Bears, beats,
Oh,
Battlestar
I was like, I
Galactica.
can't hear you. What?
That's all you need to know.
Yes.
3 beats.
The 3 beefs.
3 beats.
Beefs. No, he said beefs.
I said beefs.
We love you too.
What was I gonna say?
Makes you smell well.
Have you seen her talking about that?
Yes.
Explaining it?
Yep. She was like, everyone was cracking up, so I just ran with it. I was like, yep.
Also, the fact that she's a grown up now.
I know. The Vine kid. With her pine cone on a stick.
Mm-hmm. No, I had a thought and I lost it. Got distracted by bears.
My husband
Oh.
is a mess.
We need to do like we need to make friend of podcasts.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Right? We can use our new design.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream is the boom.
Yeah. Depends on what it's from. Sometimes it tastes like toothpaste, and then I'm sad.
Oh yeah, it's like cheap.
Yeah.
It's not even cheap. There's like a mid-tier one that's like that.
Yeah.
Because I've had really good cheap.
There's one that Culver's does that tastes like toothpaste,
Yeah.
and it's one of their several different mint ones, and I can't ever remember which one.
And then you accidentally.
And then I accidentally get it, and I'm like, I can't eat this. This is toothpaste.
I mean, it
We
focus.
got a lot of friends of podcast.
We
Yeah.
do. But I think it'd be cool if everyone had a friend of podcast too.
Agreed. It'd be really cool. Okay.
So I don't know how to upload screenshots from my PlayStation itself.
Yeah.
So I just took a picture of it. But
Okay.
In the off-topic channel,
Mhm.
this is a picture from the train game.
I think I can find it off topic. That requires brain cells.
I don't know why you
There.
guys have an off-topic channel. What is on topic?
Everything is topic.
Wow, that looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Like,
Holy cow.
graphically, it
And that's
looks just like a picture.
And that's me taking a picture of my TV.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool.
Are there like? I know the routes are real, but like, how far do the routes go? Can you go pretty much anywhere?
The longest route in the game takes you about 3 hours to do, and that's going almost 200 miles an hour.
Wow.
It's a little over, I think it's a little over 300 miles. It's a German route, a German passenger route. You know, the bullet trains.
Oh, wow!
But,
You can do a bullet train.
You can do freight, bullet trains, just regular passenger trains. They have a London Underground. They have all kinds of passenger trains. But of course, on the computer, they get more than
Yeah.
consoles do. But even on the computer, there's like Amtrak and New York and New Jersey passenger trains and whatnot.
I've taken the Amtrak.
But in Train Sim World 3, the freight train route that comes with the game is Cajon Pass in California.
Okay.
And Cajon Pass is notorious for being really steep. It's almost a 2% grade all the way up and down.
Oh wow.
Dang.
That doesn't sound very much, but that's really steep.
For a train, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with them, it can take, even though you're only going 20 miles, it can take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to finish that route because you're going 20 miles an hour the whole entire time. Because you're going uphill and you're using all your power to pull your 14,000 tons of coal behind you or
Right.
whatever you're hauling.
I think we're about done.
Okay.
And then, of course, when you come back downhill, you have that 14,000 tons pushing on you,
Yeah.
and you gotta.
Good
It's
not-
really fun.
Yeah.
It is. But okay, you
I've
guys are
played a lot of
calling it.
Diablo.
I played some this week.
I've been playing.
How was that?
Nice.
It's good. I love that you can do couch co-op.
I know that was a really cool addition.
That is cool. They don't really add that in games too much anymore.
Right?
The last one was what? It Takes Two?
Yeah.
So did we plan our episode?
We did kind of.
Yeah, kind of. What did we get down?
Don't read that out.
Oh wow.
But it's like the feelings and emotions of being unable to
Yeah.
keep up, get going. It's like we've been talking about the physical stuff, like how to get
Yeah.
going, but we haven't talked about the frustration behind it all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And limbo,
Yes.
basically. just
Limbo is
limbo.
the good one.
I couldn't write very well, so
Limbo.
my
Nor did
handwriting
I.
is sketchy. Let's say the
Yeah, sketchy at best.
questionable at best.
That's me.
That's
Yeah.
Jen's handle.
Mhm.
Oh, doggo, username. What do you think of this for username? I'm really proud of this one. So there's like in zombies there's patient 0, right?
Yeah.
But what if you had a username that was patience 0? Like you don't have any
My
patience.
husband just laughed.
I love it. Patience 0.
I like it.
That is pretty clever.
I
I
came
like
up
it.
with it, and then Jen stole it.
He's proud of it. Really?
Yeah.
Aw,
I let her.
that's funny.
She's like,
The best.
"Oh,
go
go
on.
for it. You're good."
I'm just gonna say the best game name I have ever seen, and that's only because it's hilarious, was Techno Titties.
That's fabulous.
I like that.
Techno titties.
Truth and advertising.
Uh-huh.
And I'm doggo because I was the New England on Xbox,
Yeah.
but I needed to make a new account on my PlayStation, and then I panicked, and I felt like this was a life or death situation,
Oh,
and
no.
I had to get it done right here and now, and I couldn't just come back to it later,
Mm.
you know. And then so I looked up my dog, and that's how I became Doggo. I've been
Nice.
Doggo since 2016.
I love that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm Sassy Bad Guy because I stole it from a song.
I like Sassy Bad. I've been Lord Topher, which I thought was too grandiose for me, so I stopped using it. And I went to Dying Soul, which is a reference to a game I have. Game idea.
The one that was too evil.
No, it's still working on it.
Yeah?
I'm still writing it out,
That's cool.
coming up with scenarios and stuff. Sophie's really into it.
Really?
Yeah, she wants to do pixel art for it.
That's the father-daughter one, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
The one that made her cry when I gave her the
Yeah.
intro.
Oof. Okay. I'm pretty now.
Yay!
Look upon my flash.
That is definitely
Flash.
flesh. Yeah.
Flash.
Having fun with that word.
Yes. This is a fun word.
Hey, what do we say about tea?
Stop! I will leave this room. I'm not kidding. I will get up and I will leave this room.
There's a saying that she hates.
Stop.
I didn't say it.
I'm kind of curious now.
It will instantly be break if that comes out of anybody's mouth.
Here, Andy.
Stop.
Can you at least tell
Do
Doggo?
not.
He needs to let Doggo know what
You
it
need to
is.
whisper it into the mic and not let me hear you.
Here, let me whisper it. Teeth are for
I'm
sharing.
done. Goodbye. That's disgusting. You're a monster. You should be
So
ashamed
that's
of
where all my
yourself.
teeth went.
Yep. You're just sharing. Sharing is caring. No.
No. Not okay. That's some serial killer shit. No.
It just makes me cringe because it reminds me of my first toothy kiss.
You know, when you brush your
Ew.
teeth,
Oh, hate that.
you're really just scrubbing your
You kiss
skeleton.
people with braces.
Yeah. It's the only part of your skeleton that you clean. You have a dirty skeleton, just so you know.
I'm okay with this.
Did you know your bones are dry?
No. No, they're not. Your bones are not dry.
Right.
No.
Mine aren't.
No.
I dried mine.
No.
Yeah, when you take
There's
them out of your
literally-
body, they become dry.
Well, they become dry if you take them out. But they're not dry now.
How do you know?
Have you
Take
ever
them
seen a
covered
skeleton
in
sitting
wet
up there in the
stuff.
museum?
Yeah,
Oh,
when's the last time you saw a wet skeleton? That's right.
Inside of you, inside of me, inside of everybody.
Yeah, you're not
we
looking
know.
at it. You can't see my skeleton, Superman.
They're
You're just
moist.
seeing the exosuit.
I'm gonna
of the
break a
skeleton.
bone
Yeah.
and let it come out of my arm, and then you can touch it and tell me if it's wet or dry.
I call it my
Fun
meat
fact.
neck.
The meat mech, yes.
Today, the
There
water
is a
wet.
species of frog. Can't remember what it's called. But there is a species of frog that breaks its arms and legs
Yes.
and shoves the bones through it to defend itself.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It's the Wolverine frog.
Is that what it's called?
That's the nickname for it. 'cause
Oh, that's
it's
sick.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, could you imagine being so metal? I'm just gonna break my tibia and stab you with it.
Yep.
Why fucking
If I get into a
Wolverine?
fight with somebody and they break their arm, I'm just gonna walk away.
Because he has bone claws.
You know, I'll probably
Marrow.
run away.
There's what?
Marrow.
Okay, yeah, but not a lot of people know every fucking superhero ever, Jen.
She's not a superhero, thank you.
I wouldn't know because I don't know them all.
She's a Morlock.
What's up, more?
It's like a Mormon, but for mutants.
No, there's the underground ones, like Callisto.
She's going off on it.
Calypso.
You need to get the microphone.
Callisto.
I know, I heard you.
Like,
I need my baby.
You ready for outside?
Yeah, we can take a break.
I like
My hip
Bane.
is really killing me.
They
Bane.
like Spain. Oh, you can hear.
I like Faye.
Jen
Just-
says she likes you. She said, I like Faye.
I like Faye more.
I'll fight you.
Oh, she's gonna fight
On camera. With her bone claws.
me. Ma'am, why are your wrists broken?
So I can stab you. Oh,
That's how you get shot by the police. Put down the knife. I
I
can't.
can't.
Exactly. All right, friends. I think we are going to go take a break. We can get our shoot done. And we shall see you next week. And have a wonderful week. Hopefully it is better than this week.
Yes.
It's been a little bit
I will sit through
crazy.
podcast to spam you with
I
love.
guess we'll find
Yes,
out.
do it. Spam all the love.
Well, and if you need to reach out, Dago, like, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
message me or
Absolutely.
Or me.
Or Jen.
We're literally always
We've
ready
been
and
there.
willing.
We get it.
Yeah.
Life sucks.
Yes.
I'll keep that one in mind.
All right.
Love you.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful
Love
week.
you.
Bye.